What's up, guys? My name's Nick.
My name's Nathan.
And this is Full Throttle Cars. Today we're up here at the Cleveland Auto Show, going to show you guys some cool cars, some of our favorites from the show. So with that said, we'll jump right into it.
Alright, so I'm standing in front of the all-new 2023 GR Corolla. This is actually a pretty interesting car. It's a competitor to the Civic Type R or the Subaru WRX. This car is a 300 horsepower, 3-cylinder engine, and it's got 1.6 liters, making it about 180 horsepower per liter, which is just absolutely insane. You can see it behind me. It looks really cool. It's also got a triple exhaust, which we'll show you when it comes back around.
Alright guys, so as this thing turns around, you can see more of the styling. You got some really cool black wheels down here with the red brake calipers. This thing is fully tuned for sports and performance driving. It is an all-wheel drive system, making this thing pretty capable. Only offered in a 6-speed manual. You can see the unique 3 exhaust pipes coming out here on the back. Really unique design from the Corolla.
Alright, we're in the Subaru BRZ right now, just kind of feeling it out. We're going to take off here and just see if anybody gets out of the way. I'm joking, of course, but actually something that is interesting is how easy it is to push down this clutch. Like in Nick's 350Z, it's a little bit more difficult, and in any truck, obviously, it was way more difficult. The best thing I can compare it to is my motorcycle.
Alright guys, so this is technically a 4-seater, but if you check out how much space is back here, what do you think? Should we get Nathan, who's like 5'10", 5'11", and get him to sit back there? I think I
would actually cut off the circulation of my legs if I tried.
But yeah, there is like no room back here. This is mostly for probably like grocery storage or something. In here, we do have some pretty nice materials. I like these metal field dials down here, and these dials, or I guess, sorry, metal field switches down here, and these dials are pretty nice. I wish that we had this thing in like demo mode so we can see what the screens and stuff look like, but I believe these light up with lights and information in the middle of them, which is pretty cool, pretty nice. I also like these circular vents here on the side. You got one on the driver's side and one on the passenger side as well. You got some nice soft touch material here as well as down here. I do not know the trim level on this, but yeah, this is actually a pretty nice interior. All right guys, we got the Chevy Corvette Z06 right here. This one has the carbon fiber wheels, which is actually a $12,000 option, but you can check this out. We've got carbon ceramic brakes down here, carbon fiber aero all the way around this car. That is another $11,000 option on this. This thing starts around $120,000. This one is spec'd out to $170,000. Do you guys think this is worth $100,000 more than a base Corvette? Or even, we could go check out the E-Ray over there in just a moment. That one starts at just over $100,000. So again, $170,000 for this car. What do you guys think? The performance makes sense on this car to be competing with stuff in that price range, but again, you're buying a Corvette for $170,000. I mean, that's Audi R8 territory, that's Acura NSX territory, that's used, very exotic, very high-end supercar territory. You got some pretty cool quad exhaust tips down here, center mount. I do love the look of this, especially with this carbon fiber high wing here in the back. Really, a really cool design on this car though. Again, you got the carbon fiber wheels all the way around, but almost $50,000 in options on this. Hopefully you can see in there a little bit. You got some carbon fiber trim as well, carbon fiber on the roof. Again, just an absurd amount of money for a Corvette in my opinion, but this thing has the performance numbers to match. It sounds like a V8 Ferrari, which is absolutely insane.
I'm standing right here in front of the Corvette E-Ray. This is a pretty crazy vehicle. It is an all-wheel drive hybrid Corvette. This thing is insanely powerful. It's got a pretty crazy 0 to 60 time as well. With the V8 and the hybrid motors up front, you have 655 combined horsepower, which pushes this thing to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. It also gives you a quarter mile time in 10.5 seconds.
Alright guys, so Nathan mentioned some of the specs on this. I want to take a look at these, check out these wheels. They're really cool design, forged wheels. Check this out down here. We've also got carbon fiber ceramic brakes. We've got the E-Ray badge that are on the side. Again, hybrid V8, hybrid up front, V8 in the back. A little bit difference from the main Corvette. You can see we've got a different kind of spoiler in the back, which actually looks really cool. It's in body color, but kind of a different design, I believe, than the main Corvette. This does look different than the Z06. This is actually cheaper than the Z06, with actually very similar performance figures. Let me know, what do you guys think? Would you take this E-Ray or would you take the Z06?
Alright, so I am standing in front of one of the girthiest vehicles at this auto show. This is the Hummer EV. There was one here last year. It is an insanely big, insanely heavy vehicle. It is 9,000 pounds, guys. That is 4.5 tons that this thing weighs. It also is pretty expensive, like 110 grand. We're just going to do a quick walk around. You can see how big this thing actually is. Alright, so as I'm walking around here, I'll just clarify a couple things. It does have around a 320 mile range, and it says like Hummer right across the front on those headlights. It's got the headlights that are big and wrap all the way around the front, just continuing the theme of this large vehicle. Right there on the side, you can see there's the HEV. That's usually where it'd say, you know, like H2 or H3, depending on what type of Hummer that you have. Then you can see on the side here that you can take off the roof, much like you can in like a Jeep Wrangler. Looking around the back here too, you have the giant tow hooks that you have on the front of the vehicle as well. If you guys skip back in the video, you can see just those big old metal chunks that are probably necessary if you ever do need to pull this thing out of an area because of how heavy it actually is. You would need a lot of tension to get this thing out of the mud. So we just hopped into the Recharge Rally section, and the first thing you see is this Lamborghini Murcielago with what I can't tell whether this is a paint job or a wrap job, but it's got this really cool metallic exterior. I'll just say that because I told you I can't tell what exactly it is, where it's got like this purple and then it turns to green based on what perspective you were at. Looks really cool seeing this Murcielago right here. So there's another Murcielago right there, still part of the Recharge Rally. Check out that license plate, doesn't that just make you laugh? Moving on, right here we have a couple 911s.
Alright guys, right here we got a couple more performance cars here from Sarchione Auto Gallery in Canton. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. If not, I apologize. We got the Corvette C8R right here. Special edition Corvette. We've got the red Lamborghini Urus over there, as well as a Hennessy Velociraptor right there. We'll take a short walk around and check these things out. This is a pretty interesting paint color combination on here. You've also got the, I hope you can see in there, maybe not. It's also got the same kind of yellow, bright neon color as an interior trim accent. Right here we've got the Hennessy Velociraptor. Pretty crazy truck. Velociraptor 600, I assume that means 600 horsepower. I do not know that for sure. If you know, let me know down in the comments below. But check out the suspension up here. Absolutely massive wheels up here and tires as well. Alright guys, so here's a better look at the Lamborghini Urus here in red, or Lamborghini Urus. Again, you got the absolutely massive carbon ceramic brakes down here. Huge brakes. This is a very quick, very high performance super SUV. Let me know what you guys think about the Lamborghini Urus. Alright guys, we're sitting inside the back of the BMW i7. Look at this. Maybe you got a pillow behind your headrest. You got this massive TV right here. This is absolutely insane. I'm going to shut the door here in a moment. Check out all the screens up there. You got the ambient lighting as well. I'm going to shut this door real quick. There's even ambient lighting in the speakers right here, and then all the way around. It's so quiet in here too. Alright guys, I apologize for the lighting right now. It's not great. We're sitting in the back of the i7. I feel like I need to yell because we've been outside so much. This thing is silent in here. We are like whispering, and it's very loud back here. I mean, check this thing out. You got this panel here on the door sill. You can adjust your rear climate. Look at this. It's not available at the moment, unfortunately. But you do have this big screen up here. I'm going to try to turn this on. Can you turn that on over there, maybe?
I don't think it will come on.
It was on earlier, though, I saw. Oh. Alright, guys, so here's the screen. Check out how big this thing is. It stretches the entire way. This thing will fold up while you're driving as well. I just turned it on down here in the bottom. Got some screen controls up here. Really cool. You can see it's actually, I believe, just moved right there with the front seating position. But check out all this stuff up here. Oh, look at this. So it's basically a Fire TV back here. Check that out. This is such a cool environment back here.
Yeah, you have this that you can click on, and it turns into a remote right here, just a digital remote. So, yeah, it's letting me scroll through things. Oh, that's also a touchscreen.
Oh, this is a touchscreen up here too. Oh, this is absolutely insane. This is definitely the most luxurious car I have ever been in.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yes, super luxurious, super crazy. Apparently there's massaging seats as well. That just blows my mind. So I'm right here in front of the BMW i7. This is the electric 7 Series. Now this is a $120,000 car, but props to BMW because they are still letting people sit inside of it and check out how luxurious this thing is. That is so cool of them. Thank you, BMW.
All right, guys, right here we can check out Millionaire Row. You can see a Carrera GT sitting over there in the center. Those things have appreciated so much in the last couple years. Doug DeMuro actually just bought one, a very well-known car YouTuber. We've got 3 Rolls Royces right here in the back. Don't ask me what they were because we were trying to figure it out and I don't really know exactly. I believe this right here in the front is a Dawn. Then we've got a Wraith in the middle and a Ghost at the far end. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I don't know my Rolls Royces very well. Right here we've got an Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Check this thing out. This thing looks so aggressive and so mean. You've got a big rear wing there in the back as well. This really kind of like stealthy black look with some gold trim accents. Really, really cool car. All right, guys, right here we got a better look at that Carrera GT. The pretty standard spec in silver with that tan interior. We've also got a pretty nice SL63 AMG right here, as well as an Aston Martin DBX. What do you guys think about Aston Martin's super SUV? Kind of a competitor to the Lamborghini Urus. I think this thing looks very, very good, very aggressive, just like all of Aston Martin's products right now. The big front grille and this kind of style in the front is very Aston Martin-like. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button. There's going to be a part 2 of our Cleveland Auto Show tour up here, showing you guys some more vehicles. But with that said, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.